Let's just drop the Caldera Breaker, and we're gonna get 20 mountains. No, oh, they did it! No way! Okay, Caldera Breaker gives us 20 mountains. Air Dragonfire. Let's reveal this. Let's go ahead and reveal it 6 times. 2020 Air Dragonfire just for fun, but this Banefire with all of our land, the Banefire is gonna finish them off even if we didn't have the Air to Dragonfire. Absolutely sickening. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. It does help out the channel tremendously. I know it's cliche. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and dive right in. We got Koth and Kayla, baby. That's right. Let's start off with kind of the theme of the deck here. So most mono red is like really fast. We're trying to get big and strong with mono red. So we got Koth. Koth is a phenomenal card. For +2, you just get mountains. For -3, you get some spot removal. And -7, which this -7 comes up a whole lot more than you would actually think. Like way more often than any other planeswalker, I think. And I don't think I'm exaggerating. Whenever you get an emblem, whenever a mountain enters the battlefield under your control, you're going to deal 4 damage to any target. Now, this is a win condition because mostly it just isn't of itself. But we got the Caldera Breaker, Trample. Whenever this enters the battlefield, exile all mountains from your library. That's right. Exile all mountains from your library and put it under it. Okay. Whenever it dies, put all these cards onto the battlefield under their owner's control. Then you can actually get Volcanic Geyser, so you actually get another form of a win condition. This is sort of like a Banefire-y type of card here. Not exactly Banefire, but speaking of Banefire, if you do it, we'll get to Banefire in a second. So you kill the Breaker with anything. We got Abrade, which can destroy target artifact. We got the Grabby Giant, which can sacrifice an artifact, so we can also do that. Or you can also just go for Koth and just Koth -3 itself, if that comes to be. But let's go ahead, and then you get obviously the -4s for every single mountain that enters the battlefield. So, speaking of Banefire, I have had a game that ended in the Banefire. There's a bunch of cool stuff here. There it is. There's the Banefire. There's the Banefire. This thing can't be countered if you get into it, but Kayla's Kindling is a wonderful card. Once you drop Kayla's Kindling, I mean, it's kind of over. Like, I mean, if you like, it's gonna win you the grinding matchups because you get to conjure something every single turn. The 2 damage is pretty cool, but like, look at all the stuff you have in here: Gutter Snipe, Seasoned Pyromancer, a Lightning Bolt, Terror of the Peaks, Abrade, Young Pyromancer. I skipped over Explosive Singularity. Electro Dominance, are you kidding me? Crackle with Power. The options later in the game with the Kayla's Kindling are, I mean, there's just so many things. And because we have so much like ramp with the Breaker, we got mountains for days, we got Chandra's even making an appearance. This deck is a blast to play with. We even have treasure map. I love the treasure map here because obviously getting into those treasures later in the game, you get to draw. I mean, there's just so much things going on. I do have 4 shove asides. You do. I think our biggest weakness are aggro decks because we are kind of slower, so you definitely need to have, I'm running 4 Brotherhood's End. I do think it's necessary, I really do. Shove aside Brotherhood's End and Abrade for removal, because again, this could get, you could get swarmed by actual mono red. I don't say actual mono red, we are actual mono red, but you know what I'm saying, the actual aggro mono red. This is more of a slow mono red, so, excuse me. That's pretty much the deck here. We do have Heir to Dragonfire. I love this card so much, man. This card is so slept on. It's absolutely sickening. And the Embercoiler, just so that we can recycle stuff. If you have the Embercoiler with the Koth, you can get a mountain every single turn, and then you can ship it away. You can ship away that mountain with the Embercoiler for something big and juicy, and the fun just keeps on going. But I think we've kind of discussed the deck enough. This is pretty much just big mono red. Let's see what we got here. We got Koth, Kayla, even Chandra, and a Dracosaur. Oh yeah, we're ready. We're ready to dive right in. Consider joining the channel. That helped me out as a content creator. I really appreciate that. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Sickris. Hello, Sickris. Let's go ahead and keep this. A little low on the land department, but the Grabby Giant, maybe we can kind of push through with the treasure token to kind of get into our Bonehoard Dracosaur or the Kindling here. Ooh, a treasure map? We're going to have to go with the treasure map, man. This thing can ramp us up. Let's go ahead and make sure we put a stop here, and we can see if we can get some land going here. What we got? Oh, Aftermath. Okay, so they're going to be doing the mill. They're going to get some lands here. I don't think this is nearly as strong in Standard, or versus Standard. It's not nearly as strong in Alchemy compared to Standard, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we do snag into an island here. Or, why can't I talk today? Mountain, not island. Alright, so the analyst, do we really care that much? Not really. I think I would rather... let's... pass. Okay, pass. Okay. That was probably the worst string of commentary I've ever put together on this channel, and I do apologize, but... Nevertheless, I think this is okay. I still want to be as efficient as possible here. So let's go ahead and do this. Don't like these existing that much, but I don't know. I mean, I think they just have some sort of like graveyard shenanigans here. I think we're still going to go for the treasure map. I was going to say maybe we could push for the Kayla's Kindling, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to be what we do here. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I think we're going to go for the Embercoiler. We're just going to shove aside one of these analysts here. Yeah, we'll be fine. And now we get the treasure map going. As long as we get the treasure map, that's all I want. So what is up with these lands here? This is basically just like a worse evolving wilds or whatever. This is the same thing. It's a cave though. So they're gonna pay 1 to do this? That's a little weird. What's their plan here? Palantir of Orthanc, that's not really that bad. Not too worried about this. I think we're okay. Like I said, this it feels a little more gimmicky versus the standard version. The standard version is like wrecking the nation damn near. Which is why, I don't know, in my personal opinion, I guess I'll go on a slight little some pro-Alchemy propaganda, but I mean, I've been playing Alchemy for like the last like month. I think Alchemy is a lot more fresh in my humble opinion right now than standard, because Boros Convoke and that landfall deck is just nasty. Let's go and lose a life. Yeah, take your life, man. Alright, treasure map, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4... So it makes 7. We got a total of 7 total mana sources here. That would make 8. I think we're going to keep the Koth. Here. Alright. Main. Embercoiler, let's say no. Say no to that. What I can do is go in for the Koth. Plus 1 for the mountain. It's kind of underwhelming. Let's do this. Let's swing in with this. Let's see if they block. They do, which is nice. So now we can clean up the mess with the Kayla's Kindling. I kind of like this. Let's just do this. Get rid of you, because if we do this first, we don't get the kill, and we just get more damage. I'm not that worried about the damage, necessarily. Let's get Kayla's Kindling online, and I am not even going to pretend like I'm super familiar with all the things that we can conjure, but there's some goodies in here, no doubt. Alright, I got another analyst. A lot of analysts. AA versus MM. Let's see what we got here. I'm probably gonna give them one more time. Let's lose the life. That was 5. Yeah, we gotta be a little careful though. So here's a lightning, conjuring a lightning bolt. I mean, that's pretty good. I think we're gonna do that. So we could alternatively go for you. We could also go for Abrade to kill you. A lot of options here. I think we're going to go for Abrade to kill this, though. I think I feel pretty good about that. Decline. We don't need to use the Embercoiler right now. Destroy target artifact. Unlike the One Ring, you, my friend, are not indestructible. We do this. I'd rather just go for Koth. The Dracosaur, kind of weird to put the Dracosaur on the back burner, but I think we're just better off killing the analyst here.
Catch this!
Catch this, Koth says. Alright, we got Koth, and we got Kayla. I don't know. Got some Ks. I don't know what I'm worried about here. Again, I haven't really seen a deck like this in Alchemy. I mean, they do have this, the Underbridge Warlock, which is pretty cute. They've got the Slicer, which is a little insect slicer, is pretty cute. But I don't know what I'm really worried about here. Alright, they get this back. I mean, with the Kayla's Kindling, I don't like this thing existing. Getting all their stuff back does not really seem like something I'd want happening. Ooh, okay. Cleansing Wildfire. They're definitely running basics, so I'm gonna say this is not really that good. Gutter Snipe? I guess we'll just go for maybe for Gutter Snipe. No. So we gotta be a little bit more meticulous. I guess we're gonna go for Gutter Snipe, I guess. It doesn't really feel great, but I don't really know what else we can do here, so. Let's get rid of you. I think dropping this feels pretty good. So maybe we just decline again. Feels a little awkward here, but with Koth, we have unlimited ammo for this Embercoiler, pretty much. So I guess we'll go for Gutter Snipe and Dracosaur. Pass. All right, so they can go in for the Analyst now, but I don't know. I mean, how worried are we? There's the One Ring. Don't like the One Ring, but it's okay. I think we're still chilling mostly. Like, we got this Mountain for the Embercoiler. We got a Kayla's Kindling. And we got this Dracosaur. Like, this is going to get pretty crazy here. Unfortunately, the Abrade's not going to be able to take you out, but here's the problem. Man, this really sucks, because we only have until the end of turn. So even though this is an instant, we're not going to be able to play this effectively, because we can't target you because of the One Ring. So I think it's going to have to be the Dual Caster Mage by default. Let's go and get rid of you. Abrade. Well, let's see. This Abrade, we have until the end of turn 2. So, I think we're just going to plus you. We have the high ground. We have the high ground. So I did not mean to do that. I was going to see if I could go for the treasure token to copy it with the Dual Caster Mage, but oopsie. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I think we're just still going to go in for you, kill you, blah, blah. Deals 2 damage. Do we still get to do this because we... Oh, no, we don't. I was going to say, it's only the lose life effects. Lose life gets around One Ring. Deal damage does not, unfortunately. I think we're just going to drop this. We might as well. Sure, we only have until this turn anyway, so pass the old turn. Alright, so we still have Kayla's Kindling, we still have Koth. Even if they were to like wipe the board or do something super crazy here, they are running black, so maybe they do run board wipes, or you know. Squirming Emergence and a Crawler. Okay, let's see what you got here. I mean, they've got 19 permanents, so they've got plenty of options here. Alright, Forest. This looks like a mountain. It's almost like bluish looking. Alright, and another One Ring. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've seen a lot of this card in, like, Insidious Roots. This card can go bonkers in Insidious Roots, but let's go. We got a lot of firepower here. Another Koth. Explosive Singularity. Unfortunately, we just cannot make use of this. I don't really know what I should take. I guess a Pyromancer, I suppose. Because there's nothing else we can really make use of here, so... Get rid of the Mountain. Warcrafting. I guess we just Warcrafted Crawler. Sure. Of course, the Gutter Snipe not being able to work is frustrating, but it's okay. This, we can get... I don't know, yeah. This gets a little crazy. Because the Mountain, we drop this. Okay, I think we're looking okay here. Let's keep up the mountains. Oh, what was that? What was that? I think we just dropped the Pyromancer. And... just pass. There's nothing else we can really do. But let's see how long they can stall. I feel like we're probably on the better end here. How long can they stall this out? As long as we still have these everlasting threats with Kayla and Koth. Another one! Oh my god, alright. So this is gonna be annoying. I guess they can just go in for the One Ring trick again, shut off combat for another turn. They can do that. Alrighty. Not much I can do about that. They can't do this forever, though. Like, they can't do this forever, right? And this is a creature card, so they can't do this on... Right? Am I crazy? Like, I can't do this forever. Treasure Cove. I guess we'll do this. Draw a card. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. We'll do it. Are we going to deck ourselves out now? We got 34 cards. We're not even close to being decked out. I'm not too worried about that, so... destroy target land. I guess we could do that, right? I mean, eventually, at some point, I think we are just going to look to Cleansing Wildfire. Discard a card. I guess we should. Caldera Breaker, here we go. I guess we just get rid of all the other mountains in our deck here, but this is fine. Do we even, how many mountains do we have? We have at least 6, right? Yeah, oh yeah, 12 maybe. Get rid of this crawler. I guess we'll plus this. We don't have any more mountains, so.
We have the high ground.
But we don't have any more, but we do have the high ground, so. Cleansing Wildfire, I guess we will kill... I guess you? Sure. Alright. No damage, but like I said, this One Ring is just preventing all the damage, which is pretty frustrating, but I don't know, I just feel like they can't do this forever. Can't do this forever. So, treasure map. And just pass, I guess. Eventually, we do get the Koth to go off with the Breaker, but it's just going to be a matter of the One Ring. Can they keep this One Ring nonsense up? 3 cards in their hand, but they can use the One Ring to draw. All right. Legion what the hell is it called? Legion Reconsecrator. Okay. Another One Ring! No! Stop! Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna start needing like some instant spells so that we can actually cast on their turn. Because at this point we're gonna have to start doing damage with Gutter Snipe, because I don't know how else we're supposed to do this, so let's auto pay here. I'm looking for any instant. I like it. We already have one, we don't need that. I'm looking for any instant, don't care. Do not care. Because eventually, man, we're going to start, like, decking ourselves out. This is getting concerning. I guess we'll just go for another Cleansing Wildfire, I suppose. Can't do any of this damage stuff here, so... Draw. Another Koth. This is getting concerning. I'm like gonna deck myself out, but yeah, this One Ring infinite combo stuff is like really hurting. So maybe just Cleansing Wildfire on you. This you can't do green with this, so I guess we'll just do that. All right. With Koth, I'm trying to think if there's any way. The problem with this is. Man, this would be so nasty. It'd be so nasty if we could play this at instant speed, because then we could kill our Breaker after this.
We fight for Meriton.
I think we're good.
Meriton fights for us.
I think we are good to go. I forgot about the Grabby Giant. Let's do this. We are good. I think we're good to go. Let's put a stop at their upkeep. Let's put a stop at their upkeep here. I think we're good to go. The Grabby Giant can sacrifice an artifact for this Breaker. I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go, because they won't have protection at the end of the turn. I think we finally have this. I think we got this. Yep, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. Yep, that's fine, whatever. And shove aside you. Whatever. We'll do all the stuff that does not really matter that much. I can't believe it. This has been a long, grindy match, but it is finally coming to an end. Let's go ahead and pass. And look at this. Grabby Giant. This is the only way we can really get around this. Get rid of the Caldera Breaker. When the Caldera Breaker dies, they do not have any sort of protection now, because we did this at their upkeep. The One Ring is gone. Look at all of these mountains, and now let's go, baby. Look at all the Koth triggers. Let's go ahead and kill you. You don't have protection anymore, baby. Let's go. That's right, we finally got it. The Grabby Giant comes in clutch, baby. Yonky Tonk Man, hello, hello. Let's get it going, baby. I got some shove aside action. We are on the draw, so the shove aside will be able to basically be an instant. Alright, here we go. Do make that double shove aside. Alright, let's see what we got here. Gonna be Selesnya? Is that what we're rocking with? Wow, Botanical Brawler. Big fan of alliteration on the channel, but unfortunately for you, we're gonna have to shove you aside, Mr. Brawler. This is Alchemy, not Brawl. Go play Brawl if you want to brawl. Come on now. Alright, let's get the Irencrag down on. A little bit of, you know, colorless ramp, always welcome in my deck, especially with the treasure map, the Irencrag. Let's see what we got here. hopefully we can get into something a little juicier. We do have the Warcrafting, so if we do kind of ramp up with excess mana, we can kind of dig into our deck here. Dusk Legion Duelist. Okay, so this might seem a little insane. I do have, because I'm going to want to go in for the Bonehoard Dracosaur next turn, I think I'm going to go for the Brotherhood's End. Because if they go for Tyvar's Stand, we can shove aside. So let's do this. This might seem a little too cute. I'm assuming they have some sort of like instant, you know, whatever. Oh, okay, well they don't. Okay, so that was actually really stupid. I don't say really stupid, but you get what I was trying to do there. Because even if they didn't have Tyvar's Stand, we just go for shove aside at instant speed, and then it dies anyway. But okay. Warden of the Inner Sky and a Haywire Mite. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and shove aside the Warden while we can before it gets too big. But yeah, the Haywire Mite's going to take away our Irencrag, and now our Bonehoard Dracosaur is going to have to wait a turn. And that is, that's pretty rude. I'd say that's pretty rude there, Yonky Man. Alright, 23 to 20. Another land. Yep, we're going to have to just say go. Haywire Mite, you little, ooh, that Mite's so good in Alchemy, man. Kami of Whispered Hopes, okay. Well, let's go ahead and drop our Bonehoard Dracosaur. Not too much to think about here. We're looking pretty good. The Bonehoard Dracosaur. They can't lie, they have to kill this. So, I mean, are they really, they're running white, but are they equipped to, they are, unfortunately. That's, it kind of stings, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and give it a little crying face. Botanical Brawler. Ooh, actually, a Brotherhood's End is actually really, really nice. Let's go ahead and just do that. 3. They cannot get over the 3 power here. So, Brawler just small enough to where we can kill you. And next turn, even if they do play something crazy, we just drop it in here as Warcrafting and dig into our deck. So, I think we're still looking pretty okay. Halfling. Alright. Not to be, oh, and there we go. That's even better than digging with the Warcrafting. Caldera Breaker. Let's go ahead and break their hearts, baby. So, I think, yeah, let's just drop it. Let's not go for Warcrafting. Let's just drop the Caldera Breaker. Let's blow up their little halfling. Let's blow up their hopes and dreams here. And we're going to get all of the rest of our mountains there. So 20 mountains. 20 mountains looking good. Unless they can exile it. No, oh, they did it! No way! Okay, Caldera Breaker gives us 20 mountains. Hey, let's go ahead. Hey, cheers to you, my friend. That is 26 mountains that we have. And just a little Dusk Legion Duelist is not going to do it. Oh my god, this is about to get absolutely insane. Okay, let's go for the Warcrafting. Let's go for Kayla's Kindling. That seems pretty fun here. Okay, this is about to get absolutely insane. Kayla's Kindling. Deal 2 damage, but now we get a free card every single turn. And this Heir to Dragonfire is about to get big. I can't even, yeah, I'll just show you. Hold on. Heir to Dragonfire. Let's reveal this. Let's go ahead and reveal it 6 times. That is right, baby. Reveal. 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 And one more time. Reveal. This should be like a, what? Like a, whatever. I don't even know how big it is. And we get a Banefire. A Banefire from Kayla's Kindling. Let's go ahead and just drop the Heir to Dragonfire for fun. 2020 Heir to Dragonfire just for fun. But this Banefire with all of our land is, well, oh, hold on. We have 21 life. So let's go ahead and just do this. 23. The Banefire is going to finish them off even if we didn't have the Heir to Dragonfire. Absolutely sickening. Wrong again. Hello, wrong again. Let's go ahead and get it on. This looks like a good enough hand. It's a little bit clunky. I mean, we are going to need some help here. So shove aside 2 costs, Caldera Breaker, and another land. That's okay. Well, because we are on the draw, shove aside is going to be an instant. So we'll just wait for them to play something a little bit more sinister. This is close. With the Ren's Resolve, I mean, the Phoenix check, I think I could shove aside here. But because we don't have another play, I think I'm going to say no. We'll just take one. One's not that big of a deal. Plus, I don't have anything to play next turn. Oh, okay, so I got an Heir to Dragonfire. But hindsight's 20/20. I think we're still going to lean just go for this shove aside. Phoenix Chick. Well, we know Monstrous Rage is a card, so let's go ahead and just kind of wait for them to play it. And you know what? If they're not going to, I'm not going to play the shove aside. So we can now. Again, it feels terrible, but if we do it before combat, then they do get to use Monstrous Rage on the other creature. So, man, this is a little bit awkward. I think we're just going to have to drop in the Heir to Dragonfire because on turn 4, we're just going to go in for Koth. So we don't get to do any of the cool shenanigans with Heir to Dragonfire, but we'll just put a body out there and hopefully we can block or just absorb a shock or something. Speaking of shock, speaking of that, there we go. But at least, you know, whatever. We got rid of a burn spell. Hits them, not our face. Alright, definitely going to be a no-brainer Koth here. I don't think the -3 on Koth is worth it, especially because they just get a rat token, so feels a little awkward. We're just going to +2. Hello, Koth.
Stopping Phyrexia is all that
Big fan of Koth, man. Koth's
Never forget the home we lost.
Koth's a underrated walker, in my opinion. But now we can go in for the Bonehoard Dracosaur, Caldera Breaker. See, I'm a little worried. 15 life. They got 5 mana sources here. Maybe they're a little flooded or something, because ultimately the firepower has been a little lacking. Wow, nothing. Nothing again. That is pretty wild. So, no point in really shooting this Spear Guard. I think we're just going to drop the Dracosaur and just plus the Koth and just say go. We're getting a little lucky, though, because if they had, Monster's Rage, all this kind of crazy stuff, we'd kind of be crap out of luck. But this is absolutely fine with me. This is a pace that we can maintain. 14 life. Typically, this deck, I think, in my opinion, has a weakness versus like mono red because we don't have life gain and we're slow. So they usually just beat us to the punch, and we do not fight fire with fire very well. That's okay. So the Caldera Breaker, I mean, honestly, with the Caldera Breaker, if we can ultimate Koth and get the Caldera Breaker going, I mean, that is pretty ideal. Firebrand. See, here comes the Avalanche. Pun very, very intended, but now we can't block, which is unfortunate. So, gonna have to waste some sort of removal on the Spear Guard, just because that one, not being able to block this thing could be the death of us. Alright, Treasure Token. Okay, so we've got a plethora of options here. I think the first things first, let's go for Koth and just go for the -7. That's right. Koth, Fire of Resistance. Alright, let's drop our Mountain. I think we're just going to hit the Spear Guard. I think we are. Got 11 life. Oh, now they're starting to just lightning strike my face. So down to 8. Now I'm getting a little nervous. They've got 3 cards in hand, and it looks like they're not done. Ooh, a shock. Alright. So get a little rat token. Let's see if they have another one of those like 10th the Ringy type things. I think it's pretty obvious here. No, it's actually, it is obvious, but for a different reason. Let's go in for our Caldera Breaker. And now our Caldera Breaker, if we can find a way to kill this thing, not the rat, I'm not even gonna swing it with the Dracosaur. I don't know if they've got like some super crazy, buff spells, whatever, double strike. I'm not doing that. So Tectonic Hazard, that's fine. The way we win, hold on, we can actually, I think we have this. We're going to drop the Koth and kill the Breaker with the -3 worst case scenario. So look at that. We are good. And now we've got the Abrade. We don't even have to worry about that. Let's just go right in for it. Let's waste absolutely no time. Abrade is going to kill the Caldera Breaker. And now that we get 17, that is right, count them. 17 triggers. 17 triggers here on the Koth from our ultimate. And let's go. We are going to just target them 17 times. From the Caldera of the Breaker Mountains. Let's go. Yeah, we're just clicking submit. Boom. 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 Yep. Bang, bang, bang. And that is just a good game. Let's go ahead and say cheers to you, bud, man. That was awesome. Chimera Flint exclamation point. I don't know, is that a reference to something? That seems like very specific, but either way, how's it going? I got the Embercoiler here. Man, this card is actually really good. This card's kind of growing on me. Hopefully, it can grow with the prowess. Delighted Halfling. Delighted to see ya. Not. Alright, so do I want to go for a Abrade? Just kind of kill this thing immediately. I think what's the worst thing they could do? Drop a Gwenna on turn 3? Let's go ahead and wait. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and wait. I think the Brotherhood's end, we can make a little bit more use of this if they want to go wide. And then we get into our Koth. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good here. Things could go awry, but we'll see. Is this going to be the Legends deck? I think it is. Yeah, let's put in the only legendary spells. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen. Okay, not a problem. The war is not... Oh, and they're going to go nice and wide. So this Brotherhood's end is going to be quite devastating to them. Let's waste absolutely no time. Brotherhood's End, my friend. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. We also get rid of a Mana Dork as well that way. I mean, pretty good value here. Crucius, Titan of Waves. Don't like to see it there that much, but it's okay. With Koth. With Koth, do we want to -3? I think we do. Let's just get rid of this Crucius and then just have Koth down. Yep, this is fine. Just get rid of you, Crucius.
Mirrodin, lend me your flame!
Mirrodin, lend me your flames. We're gonna need a little bit more flames here. Ooh, Aragorn. Okay, so... okay, what do we do here? We could, I mean, we could play this other Koth just to kill you after dropping this mountain. Like, we could do that. God, this thing gets out of hand quickly. I think that might be the play. It's kind of sucky. We could do that. Oh, man. What do you actually do? White spell, 1/1 creature, scry 2. 3 damage to target opponent. I'm gonna say no. What? Oh, this is kind of risky on my part, but I'm gonna say no. Let's drop the Embercoiler. Put a stop here. Treasure map. I don't think we need another mountain. Alright, I know that they can... This card... Ooh, this is a little scary. Let's see if I pay the price here for being a little greedy, because we could have killed it to get rid of this Koth, but I decided not to, so... Another one! Okay, well, now they get all the triggers, but this is a legendary, so they don't get a second one. So they're gonna... Okay, that's fine. They pretty much just take all the triggers, and then they just kill this one. Okay. And a Skrelv. So they do go nice and wide, which is a problem. Here's the thing, do I care that much? They only get this pump until end of turn. I don't know, I don't... So we have another one. Do I chump block kill? No, I don't think so. I think we'll just keep the Embercoiler nice and tight here.
Another loss.
Let's get our yeah, let's get you going. And Dracosaur, we absolutely love that. Let's go ahead and keep that. Yep. So now we gotta make a decision, actually. We're not gonna do that right now. I like what we're working with. Do I want to drop a Dracosaur? Or do I want to go for Koth just to kill the Aragorn? Like right now, just get it out of the way. And I think we are. I think we are just because the Skrelv has summoning sickness. So let's just do this while we can.
If there can be no victory, this is for the fallen.
This is for the fallen. All right. Oh, thank God we got Aragorn. Has... Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Joda the Unifier. That is not good. Okay. Let's make sure we got to stop at our upkeep for the treasure map here. But yeah, Koth's going to go bye-bye. How can we get rid of the Joda? Now that the Skrelv's up too, this is going to be a problem.
This is it then.
Okay. Joda the Unifier. How can we get out of this mess? Because this is pretty scary. Well, let's do the treasure map. We will have the third counter on it, so that's fine. Another Dracosaur. You know what? I think we're going to keep it. I'm not comfortable with just, like, not getting... Yeah, I mean, 2 Dracosaurs is going to be pretty problematic for them, so... Yeah, this is fine. Hold on. Wait. We could get a... We could get a Chandra if we... Or we could get a Caldera Breaker, but they have the Skrelv, so let's decline this for now. Abrade. Maybe they have a pump spell, so we'll just destroy target artifact instead. Hey, you never know. You never know. Oh, they don't have a hand. I'm sorry. For some reason, I saw a card there, but I was about to say, destroying target artifact, I mean, is a little bit better than that right now. And let's go in for the Dracosaur. So now the Joda the Unifier is a 6/6, is a problem. Still bigger than our Dracosaur, so now fingers crossed. Oh no! Gosh, I was going to say no legendary off the top here. Frodo. Oh, Arwen. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, well, hold on. This is 5/5, right? I have first strike. Well, that's actually... I don't know why they're swinging in here. That makes no sense, but... A 9/9. Do I want to chump block? You have indestructible. What do you do? +1/+1 counter. So you can't give an indestructible to something else, right? So... I think we're gonna have to just do this. I understand, but like they had to get rid of this at some point. So what we're gonna do now is probably cry. But Embercoiler, this is our only shot here. We're gonna have to get rid of you, and I don't think it's gonna have to be a Chandra. It's gonna have to be a Caldera Breaker. It is a Caldera Breaker, so we do luck out in that regard. Alright, let's drop you. Alright, so we get our 20 mountains, and I think we're just gonna have to go in for the Joda. So Joda does go bye-bye. And are we just gonna chill? This treasure map, I don't think I really even like, do I really want to use this? Not really. I think I'd rather just draw. So just pass. Alright, so we got rid of the Joda. As long as they don't have anything super crazy here, like, we might have stabilized the board. Lifelink, alright. I guess I'm thinking they really want to just, like, draw a card here, so... Do I give up the Embercoiler just to block this for 2 damage? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, because I have to get rid of this treasure map. I wanna get something a little juicier with the Embercoiler here. I think this is the right move. Let's draw. There's a breaker. There's another breaker. But here's the problem. The only problem with the breaker is we don't have any more mountains in our hand. Or in our deck, sorry. So that's not going to really work. So I guess we'll get rid of the treasure map. Shove aside can be useful. Brotherhood's End. Oh my god, there we go. That is actually really, really nice. Let's do this. Because we have prowess on the Embercoiler, let's go for shove aside first. Prowess will kick us up to 3. And then now we Brotherhood's End because the Embercoiler will survive. 4 toughness, bang, and get rid of your board, and I'm swinging in, baby. Bang, bang, down to 18. All right, they can still come back, though. They have Aragorn, they have Joda. So we just have to pray that they don't drop anything super crazy. I'm at 6 life here. Oh, salty gills, salty gills. Hey, wake up. All right, that was a long rope, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and do, got an Embercoiler. I think we'll just get rid of this Embercoiler. Hopefully we get something kind of sexy here. And we do. Kayla's Kindling is better than a Caldera Breaker right now. So let's go ahead and just prowess it up here. And swing in. Down to 7. We're going to get some more Kayla's Kindling action going. Let's see if they're even still playing. Are you there? Are you there? No, you're not. We don't care. We take the dub. Let's go. That felt good. Electrobist, hello, hello. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. We are on the play this time. It always feels good. Especially being a like a slower mono red. Black. Alright, what we got here? Shove aside, we absolutely love that. Big fan of this Grabby Giant, man. The Grabby Giant can be an outlet to sacrifice your Caldera Breaker to kind of get that trigger off if we don't have like an Abrade late game. But what we got here? Skull Dweller, that's okay. I mean, I don't want you to live, my friend. No offense. So I think we're just going to Abrade. Because we were the starting player, we can't shove aside, so that's fine. Do they have a Tyvar stand? A lot of times they have like a Rot Priest and the Tyvar stand kind of combo here, so it wouldn't... That's probably what's going to happen here. Yep, that's fine. Completely fine. We still have a shove aside, so we're looking good here. They are tapped out. Let's shove aside that nasty, nasty toxic. No toxic vibes here. No, 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 no. Alright, next turn, yeah, we're going to go for Grabby Giant. I would like to see maybe one more land, but we're looking pretty good here. Another Skull Dweller, that's fine. It's better than a Rot Priest. Or a Phoresis Roach. That Phoresis Roach is nasty. So let's go ahead and go for our Grabby Giant. And go ahead and ramp up with a little treasure token action here. Grabby Giant's pretty good, man. Alright, so even if we don't draw into land, we can use the Koth and +2 to grab some more mountains. Which is why Koth is super nice. Abrade. Well, I'm just going to go in for Koth here. We might have to take a poison counter or 2, but that's okay. As long as we don't have 10 of them, we should be okay. And I think we're looking for mountains here. I'm not... Yeah, there's really no way. Hello, Koth.
There can be no victory.
Yeah, there's definitely no way that I'm going to go and just -3 on the Skull Dweller just for them to Tyvar stand. Way more important to grab some mountains here. Yeah, if we can drop a Dracosaur, I mean... I don't think they have, like, the Drown and Ecor, but that's a -4/-4, and the Dracosaur has 5 toughness, so I don't know how they're going to get over that. Still at 0 poison counters. They're free to take. They're free to take their first poison counter here. Another one. Ooh, and there's the Rot Priest. Okay, so the Rot Priest. It's going to be pretty important that we use Koth to kill the Rot Priest, because that wouldn't be a spell. That would be an ability. So they don't get an extra poison counter from that. Hopefully we can just top deck into a land. We don't really have to worry about anything. We do. That's actually pretty good here. Okay. So, how do we want to play this? Do we want to actually just plus the Koth, or do we want to drop the Dracosaur? We're dropping the Dracosaur. And I think I'm going to try to kill this Rot Priest. Alternatively, we could just plus the Koth, though. I think we're going to do this. This is a little risky, but I'm betting on them not being able to kill the Dracosaur. How could they kill the Dracosaur? They only have Drown to Ecor in Ecor. This is a little risky. I might have gotten a little too cute there, because this Rot Priest can just end games out of nowhere. But if they're not running blue, how can they target themselves a billion times? I guess we'll see. See, there's the Drown and Ecor. Okay, so there's the Drown and Ecor, but we still have 1 toughness. So I mean, maybe if they have what's that? Oh, there's another one. I think it's like Drown and or Whispers of Dross or something like that. All right, so Proliferate, we're up to 2. Which, that's not fortunate. Do not... Oh, man, if they show that... I think it's Whispers of the Dross. It's -1/-1. Okay, Golem's Bite. That's a little bit better. They don't proliferate with the Golem's Bite here, but I am still pretty sad here, so that sucks. Alright, so... let's see what they want to do. We're at 2 poison counters. 2 poison counters... and we can take care of the Rot Priest next turn, and they are de facto tapped out. Not de facto anymore, because they had that 1 green source, but now the green source is gone. So, how can we deal with this? 5, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Let's actually systematically do this. Koth, -7. And now, again, this is not a spell. This is not a spell, so the Rot Priest is going to go away, and we are not going to get another poison counter for them. Warcrafting, bang. I guess we'll just grab you. Doesn't think it really matters here. We could just drop you, or I could just go for Abrade, but I think because we can only play this... Wow! Wow, that was easy. Punk Rock Sailor. Punk Rock Sailor. What a name. Let's go ahead and keep this. See what you got for me, Punk Rock Sailor. I don't think like punks on the ship there. Sailor? We'll see. Alright, what we got here? Bedouinish Knight Counselor. Alright, not a big deal. We do have 2 double. Well, I guess not 2 double. 1 double shove aside. Do I want to use this now? I'm going to say no. I do have this Brotherhood's End. So maybe they go a little bit wide for me. Virtue of Loyalty. That is phenomenal. Okay, that is phenomenal because you are an instant, my friend. You do not have to play this right now. So now I get maximum value out of this. Absolutely phenomenal. Like I say, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely do not have to play that. That is not a sorcery, my friend. But I guess you're a punk rocker, so you're going to play not by the rules, which I can understand it. Another shove aside. Well, this is pretty good. This card can actually get really out of hand. Double strike every single turn. Nah, we're not interested in that. We're not interested in that. What I am interested, though, in is, however, a Bonehoard Dracosaur, which we fortunately do have the mana for. Oh, alright, helping hand. There's some double strike action, so things, I mean, alright. Typically you see this in like those like Jin, minus, ooh. Oh. Alright, I see you, double strike haste, that's actually a nice little combo. Down to 12, another shove aside, oh my god. The only problem with these is, do I want to just shove aside these things to kind of systematically take out their board, or do I want to just drop the Dracosaur? It's close, but because they are capable of going wide, I think I'm just going to do this instead. Let's just get rid of their board, and then, yeah, it's close, though. They are running white, so they also could just have, like, Get Lost or something like that. Another king. That's fine. Man, this is fine. I think I'm still leaning on going for shove aside instead. It's just, is that 4 at once? That's 4, right? Yeah. 4 shove asides, but hey, huh? You know what? Let's actually just not even bother with the treasure token. Let's just drop it. The Grabby Giant, baby. Yeah, I'm not even worried about the treasure token. Let's just get a body down. And then we can get the body down. Lightning Helix is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Another mountain. Let's do it, baby. Bonehoard Dracosaur. Maybe I actually could probably make a case that I should have kept the land. In case, because we do have that discarder, the Embercoiler. So, just fingers crossed, I do not want to see it get lost. This is fine. Tajik Legion's Valor, we can kind of rock with this. This one has to swing in, so that's fine. Our Dracosaur will take care of you, and now we get to... Oh, that makes sense. It is indestructible. Yep, forgot about that. Alright, down to 10. We're going to need a little bit of help here. We do get a Brotherhood's End. The Brotherhood's End does not really help us at all, but another Dracosaur will. So let's go ahead and drop you. I think we're still gonna swing in. Yeah, might as well. We got some dinosaurs here. I want to say dragons, but this is technically a dinosaur, not a dragon. So, Virtue of Loyalty is, you know, kind of problematic, but we can hold this off. You don't have Trample, so I think what I'm gonna do. I guess we do take some damage here, huh? Let's actually just do this and then just chump block. Essentially, that's fine. That's fine. Virtual Loyalty will give another counter, but look at this. Bonehoard Dracosaur. So as long as we can get some good help here, we should be okay. Ooh, pretty good here. Pretty good. A lot of treasure tokens here, and we got a treasure map as well. Wow, I don't know. That was probably kind of close, but I'll take it.